There are many famous names that stand out as influential in shaping Wyoming. A number of infamous individuals have also contributed to our heritage. Almost everyone has heard of Butch Cassidy, Big Nose George Parrott, or Tom Horn. Lou Polk was not an outlaw, but she did participate in the colorful history of early Casper life. "5 feet 4 inches in height, with small bead-like eyes and a drooping mustache with a careless air, he was the owner of one of many dance halls that made up the boardwalk of Casper Center Street. In 1890, Lou Polk, one of Dogie Lee's girls and girlfriends, was 23 years old, but Lou wanted to be more. She wanted to be his wife. If she made him jealous, maybe he would pop the question. It was a beautiful spring day, and Lou was eager to accept Dogie's invitation of a horseback ride. The pleasant afternoon was shattered when Dogie whipped out his pistol, aimed it at Lou's head. He threatened to take her to Canada or disfigure her pretty face. When evening came and no one returned to open up the dance hall, the customers became suspicious and remembered Dogie's threats to hurt Lou. The sheriff was called. A posse was organized, and they rode out of town toward Tom Hood's sheep camp. Dogie forced Lou to ride until dark. They slept in a ravine. When Lou heard voices, she looked over the rim. She saw Sheriff Jay Cox and his posse. Dogie immediately pulled her down and held a six-shooter to her ear and threatened her. When the posse rode on, Dogie and Lou continued on to the sheep ranch. There, Dogie grabbed Lou. Holding her, he cut off her nose close to her face and threw it. He took the only good horse and headed for parts unknown. The foreman, hearing all the commotion, came to see what was going on. He found Lou crying, wrapped her nose in a handkerchief, and took her for help. He hitched up the wagon and took Lou to the closest town for medical help. The doctor in Douglas attempted to attach Lou's nose with plaster of Paris, to no avail. Since Dogie never returned and was responsible for Lou's ruination, she was given the dance hall to run. She took over the place and when appearing in public wore a pair of glasses with a fake nose or a hat with a veil. In September 1890, the first murder in Casper occurred at Lou's place. An angry gambler was shot by the bartender. Lou was forced to close down and move out of town. She returned to Casper 17 years later. She died within 2 months of broken health. She is buried in Casper. Her headstone bears the name Cochran. At rest, Lulu Cochran, 1867 to 1907. Many people crossed the land we call Wyoming. Those that stayed were hard-working men. In the evening, they headed for town and entertainment. Lou Polk's life was difficult and sad, but she aided and influenced the settlement of Casper and Wyoming.